All right, everybody, NHL 24, we got our first peek at gameplay. We got our first discussion with what we're going to get in regards to gameplay, certain things you can expect. I'm really excited for it. I wasn't a part of some of the NHL creators that went to Vancouver, so I didn't get to see all this stuff before you guys, so I am seeing this with you guys at the same time, and this is my reaction to what I think of what we're doing and what I can expect these changes will do to the gameplay of NHL 24, because there is a lot of things in here to break down, dissect, and talk about what we like, right? One thing in this trailer I've been asking for about 2 years now, and we finally got it. So I'm super excited to talk about that. I will probably talk about that in depth more than anything else, but let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy this NHL 24 trailer and everything we're going over, what we can expect. I'm just super excited for it. Give it a like and a thumbs up, guys, down below. Give it a like and a thumbs up. The like is the thumbs up. But anyway, hit one of those down below. And the sub button if you're new here, so you don't miss anything in the future. Hit that notification bell. But add in the comments what you think, because I'd love to hear it, guys. Let's get into it. I hope you do enjoy it. Well, let's take a quick look at this, see what we got, see what we enjoy, and I want to know what everybody's expecting. That's the big part. We need to know what everyone's expecting here. Let's go. What do we got?
Non-stop pressure and physicality to dynamic new ways
Good
to
old
attack.
NHL 24.
EA Sports NHL 24
Trailer
brings
reveal.
it and so much more. We couldn't be more excited to show you what's new this year, including a suite of new gameplay features that up the intensity, authenticity, and connectivity of the game. Crossplay is here. Now, you can finally compete with or against your friends.
Something I was worried about is it said crossplay is here. They talked about in the tweet that released earlier about for World of Chell. It does say HUT. I just don't know how in-depth it goes into HUT.
On same generation consoles, this vastly improves matchmaking quality and shortens wait times, so you and your crew can make the most of your time on the ice. This is a literal game changer. The exhaust engine lets you feel the intensity of hemming an opponent in the zone, forcing you to make strategic.
This here is what I've been asking for a long time. A better system on fatigue, and I feel like they nail it here. I feel like they nail it. Let's watch it, and then we'll talk about it.
Like choosing to establish puck possession or attack on the rush. Exhaust engine is made up of the sustained pressure system and the goalie fatigue system. The sustained pressure system rewards extended offensive events such as shooting, passing, and checking in the attacking zone, as you can see with the pressure gauge. The offensive team will gain a boost in stats due to the adrenaline effect, while the defensive team gets a decrease in stats due to the pinned effect. This change makes real hockey plays effective.
This is something that everyone's been wanting. Well, no, I'm not going to say everybody, because some people aren't going to enjoy this at all. So what this is going to do is this is going to stop people from skill zoning. Right, I know some people are going to say, oh, people are going to abuse the ozone rag. NHL 23 and previous games without this type of feature, guys, leaves you playing like you're on a penalty kill. You always see players sitting back, skill zoning, and not letting you in where you got to cycle the puck. That's why ozone ragging looks in, because the defense is treated like you have to attack non-stop. You can't set up a play because you always got to attack, but people are sitting back, so you can't do anything. This is going to help with that. I truly believe. I truly do believe that what we're going to get here is people have to attack on defense, or you're going to get, pinned down effect. And then on offense, you get to cycle the puck, set it up, and you're fatiguing the goalie out, which is what we need. Because if you're not going to attack and you're going to let people run all over your ozone, then there needs to be repercussions to that. If it's 5-on-5, guys, watch actual hockey. They're always attacking. They don't just let you do whatever you want. So I love this. This is something we've needed in hockey, and I'm super, super excited for this.
The dump and chase can be used to wear down the opponent and retrieve the puck. Full pressure strategies like peppering the goalie from all angles to...
Even that right there, that little hint of a thing that he added, the dump and chase, and you retrieve the puck can help you fill your pressure bar up even more. Like, that brings in a realistic hockey play where you're coming into the zone. Instead of dancing it around in the neutral zone, you flip it in, you get your speedster down there to pick up the puck, and now you got even better pressure. I love that.
Tire them out are now effective and cause authentic goal scrambles. And cycling the puck to build sustained pressure opens up new opportunities to attack the net. On the defensive side.
And like, what I'm noticing here is goalies aren't even close to as quick to get up. I am noticing that, and that I like. So you're cycling the puck, your pressure's on, and then the goalie's flopping around trying to make saves, and he's slower and slower getting up because he's getting more and more fatigued because you're not getting the puck out of the defensive zone, or you're getting exceptional pressure. And you notice when they scored, the pressure meter went away. So I'm assuming when you get the puck out of your zone, then the pressure meter drops off and it resets, and they got to apply pressure all over again, and your goalie fatigue is going to go back to normal. That's something we're going to have to wait and see for, guys, but I am super excited for this feature.
You now have to choose between making the safe boards and out play or risk turning the puck over in the slot.
And why that is so crucial, making the safe play out of the zone, or, you know, making the risky play for a potential breakout, is if you turn it over, their pressure meter is going to fly up. Like, they're going to get a huge chunk. Your defense is going to feel pinned in. Your goalie's going to get fatigued and maybe plays anxious or nervous, however you want to word it. But the bad defensive zone turnovers are going to hurt people, and it's going to be a learning curve. You're going to have to play smarter, safer hockey.
We've also added the goalie fatigue feature, adding
By
over
the way,
50 new goalie
this.
Animations, including a brand new desperation save package.
I
Goalies
absolutely
will now
love that.
tire as you increase attack zone time. Move the puck.
And also, that little sneaky thing they added there. So they got their pressure bar, but because he
As you
takes
increase
a great,
attack zone time.
because he took a great shot there, see how this pressure bar is not even close to 75%, and then he takes a great shot in a good slot opportunity, a danger zone shot, and hockey play and a hockey shot, and that just skyrockets up, and that's how you're going to fill your pressure bar, by good possession and shooting the puck, not just by standing at the blue line and O-zone ragging because the defense isn't attacking. It's going to be passing the puck around and shooting. Like, watch how fast this jumps up and it starts to wear down on the goalie.
Goalies will now tire as you increase attack zone time. Move the puck around, and most importantly, get shots on net. As a goalie tires, they'll make more errors, causing rebounds and absolute chaos in the crease.
And this here, where it says full pressure 17 seconds, I'm assuming you get that countdown timer after you've applied full pressure, like you filled your meter, you get that timer, and when that timer counts down to 0, maybe you have to reapply pressure, or I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens when the countdown timer hits 0. Maybe your goalie just turns into a pylon and he doesn't move or whatever, but it'll be curious. I'm curious, and it'll be interesting.
Tires, they'll make more errors, causing rebounds and absolute chaos in the crease. Take the body, take the game. The physics-based contact feature revolutionizes checking in NHL 24, bringing more physics
Big old hits back in hockey, baby.
to the game and ramping up the fun and authenticity of defensive plays. Now, if you land a big check, your opponent will re-enter the play slower, creating more turnovers and counterattack opportunities. But if you don't connect, you'll be left out of position. This
This is going to be kind of like what we were talked about and told about last year with the poke check. When you poked, right? When you poked the puck, if you got it, beautiful defensive play. If you missed it, you were miles out of position because of how the poke check was at the start of the year. I am very much hoping that this doesn't turn into that, where people don't like it out of the gate and they revert back. I'm hoping this new crew that we've got, they implement these changes and they land these changes. They keep these changes no matter the feedback. Make people ride this out for at least a year, maybe 2, to get full feedback and understanding. People got to get comfortable with a change before we can react to a change. I feel like the poke check was taken away far too soon. Nobody got a chance to react to it, and I hope it comes back.
increases the risk-reward factor and makes gameplay incredibly exciting. Landing a clean, solid check on the opponent will result in new physics-based and animation-based reactions, creating tons of new wow moments in every game. A quick push on the right stick will allow you to shove the opponent, creating quick puck separation with lower penalty risk. Plus, we've also introduced a new gameplay meta that adds a dedicated reverse body check control.
Reverse body check control. I don't know if anybody here has played Madden, but they have something called truck. And what that is you put it on your running backs normally. And when you're running up the middle, if a defender is coming to you to tackle you, there's a function that you press the button and it trucks through him. It'll put his head down and he'll put his force through him and he'll pull him over. I like this. If you're leaving the zone, you got a player coming in to hit you, you do your anti-hit your counter body check, and you leave this player down and out. Now it's a 5-on-4, and this guy's collecting his thoughts, thinking about, why did I go for that hit when you've been destroying me all game?
This allows the puck carrier to...
And by the way, that was Cale Makar that did that. If anybody didn't see that, that was Cale Makar, one of the smaller defensemen, bumping somebody down. So that's a good sight.
protect the puck with their body to impactful effect. And to make all of that even sweeter, you can now send players into the
Nothing like dumping a guy into the glass, eh, boys?
bench and break the glass. Showing off your skill has never been this fun. Total Control
Toe
Skill
drag
Moves
release
introduces a whole new control setup that makes highlight reel moves more intuitive and accessible. Button-backed moves give you more options, but timing the play right and reading the ice will be the difference between success and failure. However, if you prefer legacy controls, you'll still have that option. Plus, a new ability to fake, pass, or deke out of every move also adds a dynamic new offensive layer to the game. Tick, tack, toe. Vision passing puts tape-to-tape play with your teammates at you.
Okay, vision passing. If you guys weren't around for when NHL 2K was a thing, when 2K NHL was a thing, whatever. When 2K had a video game, a hockey video game, if you guys weren't around for that, this is the passing mechanic that was involved in that. So you can see with this passing mechanic being added, you can see that the person they brought over from 2K, they're adding in some of their input and they're bringing in 2K features for us, like this passing. So you want to, when you're holding the pass button, you got B and A on your defense, Y and X on your offense, right? If you want to quickly send that over to your defender over here, you just tap the A button and away he goes. Or maybe you hold the A button and tap the pass. We're going to have to wait and see. And away it goes. If you want to drop it to the Y here, which whoever this player is, this Y, to me, looks like the best play. What I would do here is I'd throw it to Y and then I'd quickly throw it to X for a tap in. Or depending on what the defender does in the middle here, right in front of the goalie, I would throw it to Y, cut across, and throw a backhand. But that is a super nice way of seeing the passing, and that's straight from NHL 2K, which is nice to see. It should be a very clean and good passing mechanic.
Your fingertips, offering quicker direct passes to keep puck possession and mount that all-important pressure. By mapping the controller's face buttons to your teammates, vision passing doesn't just allow more efficient passing, but
and seeing people like whip passes around there and going exactly where you want them to, and they're not missing by 10 feet, that's really nice.
opens up different opportunities, like disguising a pass
That's
on
a
a
nice
PP
play right
to
there.
set up the
That's
perfect
gonna be a nice play.
This also unlocks stretch and breakaway passes, giving you new ways to attack the net. But hitting the correct button alone won't guarantee a perfect pass. Gameplay components and player attributes all factor into a successful play. Plus, we've added one-touch passing, which lets you quickly move the puck around the ice by tapping the pass button as the puck is in transit. Altogether, this creates many more exciting passing opportunities and ways for players to get creative on the ice. For our brick walls out there, an update to our human goalie controls makes playing goal more accessible and intuitive. Historically, the game's controls made it easy to lose the net, creating frustrating empty net goals and a steep learning curve. So in NHL 24, we have added a new tethered control system. As you slide back and forth to make saves, you simply release the left analog stick and your goalie will auto-return.
See, that's cool. And what the nice thing about this is they're spending time on goaltending, because that it may be a small part of the community, right? Goaltending may be a small part of ESHL, and it may be a small part of the community, but it's a big part in the game, right? If your goalie is bad, or if your goalie can't do what he wants to do because the goalie controls are terrible, that's a big part of the game. So by them focusing on a very small thing, it impacts a huge thing, which is nice to see them actually putting effort into ESHL for those goalies that play it.
We have also added a new instinct system. This allows you to guess the location of the shot for a bonus on your save attempt. Guessing wrong increases the chance of a goal. It's a nice addition for our veteran goalies and really breathes new life into the position.
That there will make a huge skill gap, right? You're either going to be a good goalie or a bad goalie with that feature right there, because you're either going to understand the game flow and you're going to get good awareness of what the team against you is doing, or you're not, right? You're going to get burnt or you're going to be saving lots of stuff. So I like that. That'll make a good skill gap for goalies. That will let the better goalies stand out, and That's what they should. That's the position they love to play. If they're really good at it, let them stand out and above everyone else.
From high-pressure plays that'll leave you sweating to sending your friends into the bench, NHL 24 steps the game up to give you those.
Okay, now coming into the end of it. It says here, pre-order now. Right now, I've checked PlayStation. I currently cannot find it on the PlayStation for a pre-order. It will be there eventually. But what do you get with the pre-order? You're going to get some World of Chell Battle Pass XPs, right? Modifiers, ×5. Sorry, I don't play World of Chell. I don't know what that is. Dual entitlement. 3-day early access, 4,600 NHL points, which is good. Jumpstart your team at the start of the year. But then something we're getting back, a nice exclusive pre-order Cale Makar. That's awesome. I love that. I absolutely love that. You're getting a cover athlete card for pre-ordering the game. The X Factor edition, of course. I absolutely love it. And then this year, instead of doing the X Factor choice pack, it looks like they're giving us a Hut Power Up Icon choice pack, which is nice. Now, McDavid, Matthews, all the big guys weren't in the X Factor choice pack, so I'm going to assume, right, safe assumption, Gretzky, Lemieux, Messier, Howe, Richard, those guys will not be in this pack. That will be my assumption, is that they're not going to be in there. Same as the X Factors, right? I think you'll get the 82 icons up to maybe an 85, pick who you want kind of thing. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes, but there's that. Something it also doesn't show is you get 2 team builders, just like last year out of 32. You get 2 of the team builders for pre-ordering before September 25th. So if that's something you're interested in and you're going to do team builders and you're going to pre-order, make sure you get it in before the 25th so you get 2 out of the 32.
Authentic hockey feelings. Thank you for watching, and catch you on the ice.
Yes, guys, thank you for watching, and yes, catch you on the ice, I hope. And NHL 24 looks like it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to play it. I'm super excited for a lot of the things they announced. We do have to remember NHL 23 did advertise that the stick lift, when you're going to the bench, will be indicated when you're doing a line change. That wasn't properly executed. Hopefully that's behind us, and everything we're getting here in this reveal is going to be in the game. I can't wait for the deep dives into the different game modes. Guys, I appreciate you for hanging out and watching the video. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you're excited as I am. But until next time, ciao, ciao.